we have something called as a defense mechanism in our body, which is the immune system. Whenever any pathogen or any infectious particle attacks the body, this defense system mounts an immune response against it, and it sorts of nullifies it. But if pathogen is unknown to that defense system, then it mounts a slow immune response which might take weeks to months. And in that process, if the pathogen multiplies in our body, then it mounts an exaggerated infectious disease and we get the disease. So to avoid that, we need the vaccines. Now they are kind of particles or injections which have controlled exposure to the pathogen. What they do is they inject the pathogen inside the body, and the pathogen is not as infectious as the normal pathogen. So what they do is they mount the immune response, and they help the immune response by identifying that pathogen on the surface of the cells. Now there are two systems in our body. One is a B cell system and one is a T cell system. Vaccines do is they imitate the infection, and immediately they make themselves presentable to the B cells, and the B cells make antibodies and they mount themselves on the surface of the pathogens, and then they highlight them, and these highlighted pathogens along with the antibodies are completely destroyed by the T cells. Another thing what the vaccines do is they stimulate the memory cells, the B cells and the T memory cells, so that we are also ready for a future infection if we contract them. Please don't worry about the vaccines, they are absolutely safe, but they do contain virus particles. But what they do is they kind of nullify the virus particles and they make it less virulent, so that whenever they are injected in the body, they do not cause a very serious infection. So ideally, everyone should get vaccinated. Now, there are some type of people who are very susceptible to any drugs. They get massive reactions like allergies and anaphylaxis, which are life-threatening. So if such a person has had an episode before with any type of a vaccine, he or she should avoid a live vaccine. They can alternatively go for a attenuated or a dead vaccine, which can mount a lesser immune response, and the chance of getting a very severe allergic reaction is less. Another thing is any immunocompromised person, like a person with cancer, a person post chemotherapy, post transplant, or a pregnant patient, they should avoid live vaccines for the same reason of increasing the chance of mounting a hyperimmune response and contracting the disease. Yes, you can get a disease even after you are fully vaccinated. The difference is just that the vaccination prevents us against serious disease. That is, only 1 to 2% get hospitalized after getting fully vaccinated, as compared to around 10 to 15% which are not vaccinated. So that is a significant number. The vaccine does not prevent you against the disease, but it prevents you against the severe disease. It prevents you against hospitalization and getting oxygen.